Sveiki visi, čia Videomen ir šiandien žaidžiu 60 seconds. Pamatysit apie ką geimas, just a moment. Čia gali pasirinkti modus, bet mano mėgstamiausias survival. Little boy. Gerai, pirmam video darysim Little boy, antram darysim Batman, trečiam darysim Sarbo. Pradėkim easy. Day 1. Biškai geimas prieš tai pakrešino. Holy shit, we got a lot of things. A lot of good things. 8 bottles of water and 7 cans of food. Neturim ginklą, bet turim kirvį. Ja. Okay, pirmą gameplay paskaitysiu viską. Day 1. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we are together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soups is healthy for you. Our shelves are full of cans. We will eat from cans, we will sleep on cans, we will even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for time. This is the best stocked shelter we ever seen. We never seen another one, but we are sure this is a good amount of supplies. Rations. Jei nieks nieko nenori. It's not easy to be calm in these circumstances. Hopefully we will keep our peace or else. Day 2. Day 2. Or else we might face dangers we never dreamed of. Mary J didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble there to cross a path. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Everything seemed okay with Dolores. That is fine. Ir šitų nežadu daugiau taip skaityti, nebent jau su manis sėst ar panašiai. Tai nieks nieko nenori. It looked like the area is still irradiated. Going to Wisdom right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. Yeah, we need supplies. But it's hard to keep track of time down here. We can't tell if it's night or day. Our sleeping patterns are messed up. These terrible lights both are not helping. Too bad we can't replace them. There has to be something else we can do about this. Yeah, should be so. Oh shit. Thirsty, tired. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get that lasted hour or two to sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were, and there are other problems we will need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawing will be enough to scare riders away or save us from our aching sickness. Water. 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 Šiandien visi ištroškė. This is a good day to go outside. Stretch a bit, get some fresh toxic air, maybe scavenge a thing or two. We sure could use some extra supplies. That's if you want to survive. Okay, Timmy. Go. Day 4. Mary Jane. Timmy went. Calm. Okay. Nieks nieko nenori. That fresh can of our getting discussing. The good news, we don't have much of appetite when we see it, so we are saving some food. Yet for some reason we would like to tidy this mess up. To join green cockroaches are pretty good motivator. Boy Scout. Čia ta knyga yra dievas. Aš ką visko naudot. That was a close enough of those glowing bugs might be more than enough to drive us out in the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches. Yikes. Good, good, good. Let's move. Someone is very serious about hanging on a hatch. We are scared to open it. Might be good news, right? We would gladly welcome any friendly face, even if us neighbor Ned. We are pretty sure that there is any reason why our town got bombed. He would be that reason. Shall we open? This could be a game over, but we were on a rush. Day 6. Okay, doesn't look bad. Turn out it was a nice mysterious fellow in a weird suit. He gave us some soup cans. This will help us survive the next couple of days. Drink. I don't want to drink. What we would give to be able to enjoy the sunshine again. We can say there are a lot of light underground. You don't expect it to get any brighter down here. Ooh, Timmins is back. Timmins is sick. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. We are so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Where to go for supplies? What a silly question. To the store, of course. We decided that bombs don't matter that much and our favorite store should still be our #1 stop for groceries. We found it, or at least what left of it. Most food on the shelves was outdated and rotted, and a lot of eggs were smashed on the ground. Guess what? Soup cans can expire until 2015. Good for us. Just 4 cans. And a gas mask was hanging on the wall. There was a sign next to it that read, "Is it safe?" Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today. Timmy, hungry. Okay, I'm hungry. Okay. Okay, Tim is hungry. Okay. Ooh, nobody. Okay, nobody. Our hideout was approached by a man we didn't know. He claimed he used to be an accountant, but now he survives as a trader and a gambler. He offers a card game for a water bottle. Should we play? Yes. I think we got water. Now we lost water. Damn it. That man must have been cheated. We lost, and before we could argue about it, the man left with our supplies. Hungry. Drink. Hungry, drink. Still nobody. Our ammunition is missing. There's no way it was stolen, so somewhere we need to find it. Really. Found it. The ammunition clip was covered by a can. Too bad it was empty, and at least we have our bullets back. Everyone has to drink. Drink. Eat. Drink. Eat. So the bitch was one drink, the father one eat, and mother was everything. Okay. Oh, he was everything too. Everything. Bitch 1, 2. The fuck, bitch 1. Drink. Everything and drink. Okay. Still nobody. Is there anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation? It's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a nicer or a commie? We good citizens, we've been paying our taxes regular, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sight from them. Yes, we do. Day 10. Ooh, Mary Jane is like normal. We knew it. The government has not fallen, and they are coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in the radio transmissions, but we are sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to await further instructions. Okay. Teammates were brave. Good. Good. Nobody. Yes, Mary Jane can go tomorrow. It's tough surviving in these conditions. I hope this will be over soon or else. Day 11. Or else we might end up dead in some wasteland ditch. That's not something we are looking forward to. Timmy is hungry and drink. Timmy's visko tėvas tik ės. What should go outside? Timmy's tėvailė. Žinoma pasivaikščioti. Okay. Mary Jane died, could use little food, drink, water, everything water and that. We try to keep track of dates, but they just don't add up. Luckily Timmy remembered his birthday today. We should get him a present or a cake or both. So it's settled, we're making a soup cake. But what about the gift? Boy Scout! Day 30. We don't know if Timmy is ever going to be a scout boy after the apocalypse, but the scout handbook is deadly spider killing weapon in his capable hands. He's having fun. Okay. Nobody wants anything. We know very little about what's going on outside. It would be a good idea to find out more, maybe discover if anyone else made it to safety. Radar could help with this. Yes, it could. Day 14, second week. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Water and eat. Water and eat. A knock on the door is not something we take lightly these days, so when a man came to our doorstep today offering a high game of cards, we weren't convinced. Is a bet of 2 soup cans in a card game reasonable choice in our situation? Day 15. Damn it, that man must be cheated. We lost, and before we could argue about it, the man left with our supplies. Thirsty. Eat. Thirsty. Okay. Water supply is getting down. Timmy got back to the shelter from his expedition. I looked fine, but it turned out he hurt his hand on a piece of rusty metal, and the wound was infected. It doesn't look like it's healing up. We had to patch it with an axe. Day 16. Timmy was... How the fuck we broke the fucking axe? Timmy was very brave about the idea of cleaning up his wound with the heated axe blade. It was a bit painful, but it was soon over. The axe is in no shape to be used again, but Timmy seems much better. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Timmy got hurt. We were able to receive another message from the government. The military is preparing a rescue mission. They want all survivors ahead of a specific location in the area. Then leave a sign that someone is still alive and kicking nearby. The problem is they provide us with geographical coordinates, but we need a map to find out where we are supposed to be headed. Otherwise it's just complete gobbledygook. Okay, we have a map. Let's go. Ooh, Ted is back. Ted didn't bring... Okay, that's bad. A quick glance at the map gave us all the information we required. We left them a message in a bottle. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. Before our expedition could get anywhere, we ran in a group of freaky people dressed like wizards. What? They were eager to trade some of their supplies for a few items. It sounded like a fair deal, so we invited them in. They were really ecstatic about purchasing a pair of old socks which had been lying in the corner for some time now, living their own life. The wizard got them in exchange for a few bottles of water. One of them placed the socks on her ears and started to dance. Mary Jane died. Could use little food. Food, drink, food. Food and drink. Yes, we will. How about the trip to Nevada? We've been postponing for a while now. Maybe we should go there. That's our first stop after we get out of here. Day 18. We can make it work even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We hear that's the best way to get to Europe. Thirsty, eaten, thirsty, thirsty. Visi troškiai skirstinis, o dėl resto nori visko. Troškis visko. Who should go outside? Dolores, it's your time. Day 19. Mary Jane didn't... Okay. A group of people dressed in green pajamas knocking our hatch is not something that we anticipated. Yet, this is exactly what happened. Furthermore, they insisted they are merry men and wish to take from the rich and give to the poor. We're pretty poor, so maybe we could make some new friends. Nope, fuck off. We didn't answer those back alert calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We are not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough. Can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. It always be better when things are calm. Luckily nothing happened. Timid hungry. Drink. Everything is shaking, cans are jumping all over the place. If this had happened after we drank that delicious wine for supper a few weeks back, it would be perfectly normal. It's either another nuke or a quake. Either way, we need to grab something before everything gets smashed to pieces. Yeah, the radio is more important. Earthquake or not, nothing is going to stand between us and our daily dose of radio static. We're able to grab it before it falls down and gets smashed. Something else might be broken, but we won't know until we clean this place up. Food, water. Surviving down here is no walk in the park. It won't get easier. We hope this will blow over soon and life will be back to what it used to be, or else. Day 22. We don't think Dolores is coming back from the surface. It's been too long. Rest in peace, Dolores. Or else we might need to act like wolves surviving off the first and all. This is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They are in our soup, they are in our water. We swear some of them keep coming back and they're bigger every time we see them. It can't go on like this. It's time to wage war on these spiders. Boy Scout book. Day 23. A good book is the solution to any problem you encounter. This includes marauding spiders. A few presses hit and suddenly every spider is aware of what the word decimation means. He also found a misplaced soup can while hunting those pesky spiders. That was one bountiful hunt. Drink. Outside. Mary Jane turn. Day 24. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Timmy should eat something. The army isn't coming, not yet anyway. That's today's radio news. Instead, they have been broadcasting a request for all citizens to assist them by cutting down trees in the nearby park. We don't know if some fancy general needs it or his fireplace, or what would they suggested. It's either that or no evacuation. The choice is pretty obvious to us. We don't have an axe. Day 25. We are not lumberjacks and we are not chopping down the park. Maybe another time. Ted is hungry. How about that lake we've been going to for the past few years? It would be so good to find ourselves there, far away from all this madness. Swim a little, maybe take a boat ride, even if whole place turned into a tomboy. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. Drink. Okay. This dreadful silence has become boring, and like every happy model family, we don't have that many things to talk about. Is there anything we can do about it? Anything at all? Radio. Day 27. Oh, how fortunate we took the radio with us. We can probably listen to some music. They still play music on there, don't they? Water. Okay, water supplies are low. Time to listen to some radio chatter. Maybe we will pick on some useful shed of information on how to get out of this mess. Tell you. Day 28. Oh damn it. Something. Oh shit. Blew up inside the radio and the wrecked thing caught fire. They're able to put it out, but it doesn't work anymore. Hungry. Alert, these are a gang of firefighters outside, or at least they are just like ones. They are banging on the door ordering us to surrender all our supplies. They claim they will drive us out to the fire if we don't comply. Guess the definition of firefighters has somehow changed recently. How do we suppose? Okay, we don't have anything, so Day 29. What the fuck? Timmy is dying. Timmy. Using the bug spray seemed like a good idea and it slowed the bandits down, but they still had enough firepower to storm into shelter and steal some of the food. They left quickly, so maybe we didn't lose all of our cans. Timmy want water, he want food. It's so easy to escalate silly arguments, and close quarters doesn't help. We were chatting and then suddenly we were fighting and fighting. Let's just hope we will get over this soon. Mary Jane was supposed to be back in a few days. It's been too long. We fear something has happened to her. We're asleep after all this argument. Let's hope this won't happen again. Time we did something about the messenger. Can't lose Timmy for fuck's. Oh my god. Yeah, Timmy looks fucking awesome to go outside. I suppose our generator is still running. We're at least getting some light in here. But going out without a flashlight system, we should try fixing it. Day 31. We all ended up breaking it more, and apparently you can do that on flashlight. We can always buy a new one. Oh wait, we can't. Damn. It's not good. Okay, we are dead. Paskutinis kartas, kaip matėte, aš tikrai negrįžu. This vienas neišgyvens. Timmy went out of this and we don't know what we'll do, doesn't come back. Being saved on here is much better than being pulverized out there, but that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombings. Timis paskutinė viltis išgyventi. We can't take care of us. Our first aid kit is of no use and we need to do something about it. For some bizarre reasons we believe we can use lethal bug spray to produce some additional medicine. Maybe it will work, we don't know until we try, right? We don't have much choice. Aš nemanau, kad iš bug spray galima. What do you know? Combining American innovation and deadly bug spray can result in just enough drugs to replenish an empty first aid kit, but we'll worry about the side effect later. Come back. What we would give to be able to enjoy the sunshine again. We can't say there's a lot of light underground. We don't expect it to get brighter than here. Day 35. As long as we're safe, we can't stay down here. For an isolated fallout shelter, we sure have a lot of disturbances. Something is making a lot of noise, signs down, and we couldn't sleep. It seems to be coming from under the floor, and coincidentally we just found a manhole that we could use to go down and check what's going on. We don't have anything to use. Day 36. Oof. That isn't looking good today. Timmy can sneak like a secret agent, man, but that might not be enough to avoid a band of raiders camped near our shelter. Then he isn't coming back. Going into tight dark tunnels is not a good idea, especially with those weird noises coming from it. They are giving us the creeps. Okay, that is done. Yeah. We woke up a dripping sound today and noticed there's something leaking from the pipe. The liquid looked innocent enough, even after it ate through the table and the chair and the floor. Patching up the pipe is probably a good idea. Day 37. Oh shit. Ha, problem solved. No leaks, no mess. Back to our tidy little shin. Ooh, he can go. Yeah, and that's gonna be the end of it. If there is one person we truly miss, it's our great uncle Terry. He used to tell brilliant stories about turtles, elephants, and wizards, and it would be reassuring to hear one of these stories again, and yet we don't even have a photo of him, just memories. I don't know what they're gonna do. Day 38. We did it. The photo we were looking for was stuck between the edges of the scout handbook. What a lucky coincidence. It's a bit blurry, but it's still a wonderful surprise. Okay, sayonara, Ted. We will miss you. He won't come back. The end. Yeah. It's the 20th century, so no one expected the Inquisitions to show up. They did. They show up and decided that our shelter would be a perfect place for the torch. Oh god, chamber. We found out we made the best effort to put as many miles between them and us possible. We spent 44 days in our shelter.